Welcome back here on this Monday morning. Perfect morning to get outside, maybe get active, or get in the round for a CrossFit workout. That's what Thor is doing over in New West.
Yes, my first time at CrossFit. Allison Tai, you're helping me through it. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yeah.
All right, it's cold out here in New West, but we're going to get warmed up. This is one of the things that, is part of the Spartan or the, the big races and marathons you do is the tire, pull, push?
Flip, actually.
Flip, okay,
you're going to get this from one side to the other.
Okay, so you did it in the tees. Tell me the proper technique so I don't throw something out here.
Okay, so you want to get close to it and you want to get wide with your legs,
okay,
but you don't want your knees to be over top. So think about sitting back into your heels.
Okay.
Most important thing is that you keep your chest out and your core engaged, almost like you're doing a plank. Tailbone slightly lifted.
Yeah.
Keep that chest up, and then you want to drive through with your hips. So squeezing your bum, and then let it go.
Okay.
Don't get in the way. Just push it right over with your whole body. Absolutely.
All right.
Chest up the whole time.
Do one
more there. Really squeeze your bum.
Okay.
And make sure you're getting those hips straight. So
okay,
there are some things you can do in the gym beforehand to get ready for something like this. If you're not quite comfortable doing the tire yet. One of those things, you'll see kettlebells in a lot of the gyms.
So this is a good way to warm up if you don't want to get right into the
Absolutely.
The tire.
So you just want to think about closing your hips and then opening your hips. Most important thing, you don't want to hunch up. So you want to keep your back nice and flat with your chest proud, and then just leaning your chest toward the ground. Think about your hips going back like you're closing a car door and then coming forward.
Okay.
So it's hips back to hips forward, and that's the same motion that you're going to use to drive the tire through to its other side.
And then other sort of like household items, like buckets full of stuff, and what do you have here, like a makeshift sandbag?
I know, cheap, right, but very functional. So this is something you'll often see in the Spartan race, is just carrying a sandbag, and something you can take. It's a lighter style sandbag. Often there'll be a sandbag. You can just leave it onto your shoulder. What you want to make sure here is that you're keeping your core engaged and straight through both sides of your body, but you want to relax your shoulder and not be gripping it too hard with your hands. So you want to find a kind of relaxed place for it. The next one here is the bucket carry, and this is often an obstacle that you'll also see, and you want to find, again, the comfortable. You never want this on your shoulder, because obviously it would be quite dangerous if you slipped or fell, but just hooking it into a hand and then hooking your other hand on top, and this is something that you can get comfortable with.
Excellent.
Just carrying around the block.
All right, Coach, good tips all around. We're here with Allison Tai, CrossFit New West, learning about how to get prepped for whatever kind of spring marathon race you're planning, guys. Obstacle course season. Allison Tai, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we're at CrossFit New West. John is getting ready to do the, what is this, the climbing wall? Or the
traverse wall. It's a popular obstacle in the Spartan race.
Okay, why don't you get started and explain the techniques of how to do this properly. This is something you would see in the Spartan race as well, right?
It is, yeah, this is a big Spartan one. So you want to really keep your hips nice and close, a little bit of bend in the knees, and then try to get as much grab as you can with your arms.
So it's a similar technique to what you see sort of at, those rock climbing recreational places, right?
Absolutely.
Or even rock climbing in general.
Yeah, staying close to the wall is really important. If you can have 3 points of contact, you really want to maximize your tightness to the wall, and then dragging kind of that leg to follow.
And you want to sort of pivot the feet as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You might find sometimes that you will need to kind of let go and just have 2 points, but the more points you can have on the wall and the closer to, and just kind of breathing through it.
Okay, let's go over here now, because you've done a ton of these races, right? Like all over the world and things like that as well.
I have, yeah. I've done a bunch of Spartans.
Yeah.
And I did the World's Toughest Mudder as well in Las Vegas.
And that lived up to its name?
24-hour, absolutely, very tough.
All right, this is something we also see in those kind of obstacle courses, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is just kind of a short wall, and this brings us into our over, under, through series, which is again a popular one for any sort of obstacle course race. Spartan, Tough Mudder, all that.
We'll get John to do it. He makes it look easy. The technique here, obviously, you want to take a lunge at it and just give her, right?
Just give her, yeah. Just pull yourself over. There's a few ways you can walk up with your feet over it, or just kind of muscle up over it. So you're going to do the muscle up technique.
Okay, we'll do it.
So
I'm just going to take a run at it.
Take a run at it. Pull with the arms. That's it. Heel hook.
Go, baby! Woo!
Woo! And then rolling through.
Roll.
And then just watch your head in the through. Nice.
Oh. All right, the earpiece popped out. I'll throw it back to you guys. There we go. Allison Tai, you've been awesome so far. We're at CrossFit New West learning about the obstacle course races.
Woo!
Tough Mudder, Spartan, trying to be a contender. Oh, I thought we were off. I thought we were on break.
Well, I was going to see how far you were going to go there. He's a machine, Thor Diakal.
Allison Tai, you're coaching me today, getting ready for all the obstacle races that we see in this upcoming season. CrossFit, Tough Mudder, Spartan race. We're at CrossFit in New West right now. One of the implements is the rope climb, right?
Indeed, one of the hardest.
Which traditionally I'm not good at. What's the key here?
So I think a lot of the key is just getting your technique in and then using your legs to climb more than anything.
I like that because I have no arm strength.
So you will need enough upper body strength to hold yourself up.
Okay.
But if you just, the higher you jump, obviously the less rope you have to climb.
Yes.
And then you just want to wrap the rope around your leg and step on it.
So should I climb first and then do
well, you can do it from the ground, so just even hooking your leg, just to kind of get that
with your dominant leg?
Hooked. Yeah, and then getting the knee as high up as you possibly can, grabbing up nice and high, and then jumping up and stepping on your foot.
Okay, like that.
And then, yeah, absolutely. You just kind of want to bring it up, knees up to your chest as much as you can, let that rope go all the way through. There.
Okay.
And then it's just about getting the technique to actually be able to trap the rope between your feet. And then making sure that your knees come all the way up and the rope is all the way through.
Yeah.
You can see how much more height I get just from driving with my hips.
That's tough. Obviously, practice makes perfect. What are some things you can do around the home to get more upper body strength in order to be able to do that?
I like the towel pull-up. So even just wrapping a towel around any sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
That, you know, like a pull-up bar, or even at the playground, how they have the monkey bars.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just getting enough grip strength to hold yourself up.
Okay, another big part of the obstacle race is the balance beam. This one we're doing a little bit thinner, but this is all about sort of obviously your balance, right?
Right, right. So you want to stay over top of your toes.
Okay.
And a lot of people like to turn their feet out.
Yeah.
But you actually want to have your feet facing straight ahead so that you get more balance on the beam. And then go ahead and use your arms as kind of an airplane.
The airplane kind of thing. And keep moving, right?
And keep moving. Yeah.
And you're actually doing a camp here at CrossFit New West next Sunday, right? Or this coming Sunday?
1 to 6 on March 22nd.
Woo! Ninja kick for that.
Bow!
Back to you! Okay, we're here with the rope traverse. Allison Tai, you've been a wonderful coach all morning long. This is John, and he's showing us how to do it, and he makes it look easy.
He absolutely does. So he's nice and stretched out here and just kind of doing an upside down crawl. So using his opposite arm and legs to kind of pull himself across with his chest up and his shoulders back and down, core tight. All that fun stuff.
Why don't you demonstrate it, and then I'll take a go.
To get set up, you just want to hook your heel, and you don't want to hook your feet across like this, which is a common technique.
Yeah, okay.
And then you just want to kind of spread out and kind of use your momentum to pull yourself across. If you can bend your elbows, you'll stay a little bit more controlled.
All right, so just start like this, put the heels up.
Hook the heel, yeah.
And you want to get the heel up, not so much the tread, right?
Just the back of the shoe, exactly, yeah. And then just like you're crawling, you want to bend your knee into your chest and try to stretch out. That's it, nice. Opposite arm and leg, just like an upside down crawl. You can also do this one on top, which is a little bit easier balancing across, but doesn't quite work the arms as well as this one.
So what we've been doing all morning is getting ready for these obstacle events like Spartan, Tough Mudder, but there are a lot of different ones as well available in this area, right?
Absolutely. There's Rugged Maniac, Mud, Sweat, and Tears, Mudderella. There's quite a few ones that are,
I love the names.
Local and fun and coming out. Yeah.
What was the Beast one that you did?
The Ultra Beast, the Spartan Ultra Beast in Sun Peaks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the first
monkey
one in
bars,
Canada.
obviously a big part of them.
So monkey bars, there's an easy way to do it if you just want to grab both, and you can see that I'm cycling with my legs, or if you want to go and hit the doubles, you can do that as well.
Okay, so keep the legs going.
It's a little faster, but a little harder. And just keep the legs cycling like you're riding a bicycle, and it'll really help. Think about kind of climbing up as you go across.
Okay.
Nice, that's it. And keeping that chest up and those shoulders down. Beautiful. Done.
All right, you have a camp coming up this Sunday right here at CrossFit New West, right?
Absolutely we do, yep, March 22nd.
And people can go to the website for more details and that kind of stuff?
And sign up and come join us, have some fun, play on the obstacles, and get ready for the mud races this year.
Excellent. Why don't we take it away one more rope traverse, and thank you so much for letting us hang out today.
Let's do it.
All right, there you go, guys. CrossFit New West. Check out the details on the website because there's a lot of great tips here, and we're helping you stay fit and healthy this lovely Monday morning.